welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for deciding to click on today's video. It is going to be a review slash first impression style video. That's why I have no makeup on. I am going to be testing out the Cargo Cosmetics Swimmable collection. I opened this in Friday's PR unboxing and you guys sounded really excited about it, and you mentioned that you did want to see a review. So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. This is supposed to be waterproof makeup. So we're going to test that out. I literally have a giant bucket of water sitting next to me. I'm gonna dunk my head in it. We're gonna do a full face of waterproof makeup and we're gonna see if it's really waterproof. So if you guys are ready to go ahead and get started, let's get into it. Cargo Cosmetics did send this over to me, and I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about the collection. So it says, take the Swimmables challenge with Cargo's waterproof line of makeup. Create a gorgeous full face for a summer look that can test the lasting formulas in the water. A day at the beach, a pool party, an outdoor wedding, or a run at the park, or even a trip to the gym are all destinations perfect for the Swimmables collection. So it says that you can use these products completely like in the pool, like they're supposed to be completely waterproof. So I have a foundation, a bronzer, a blush. I also have a liquid lipstick, eye pencil. Then we have some eyeshadow sticks as well as mascara, and then we also have brow pencil as well. So basically an entire face of waterproof makeup, and that's what I'm gonna be trying. I of course will have this collection linked down below if you guys wanna check it out. But let's go ahead and get started with applying the products. All right, and here's what the foundation looks like. It is a liquid foundation, and I have mine in the shade 20. It does say it is available in 8 shades, and it's supposed to be a full coverage foundation. I'm gonna be using my Stands Out Beauty sponge. Mine looks really dirty. I did use it yesterday and I didn't clean it, so there is that. But I'm gonna be using this. If you guys want a review on this, it's like a memory foam sponge. I'll leave it up in the cards for you. So here's the consistency of the foundation. It does look really, really thick, like when I'm putting it into the sponge. So we'll see how it looks on the face. I also don't know if this is gonna be the best shade match. Actually, it doesn't look too off. Smells kind of like candy. That's weird. It has like a very like candy-like scent to it. Like it almost, I don't know, it smells like a treat. So the coverage actually looks pretty decent on this. I feel like it's applying a pretty generous amount for the small amount that we did use, and it looks pretty good on the skin so far. So I'm gonna apply this under my eyes too, since I'm not going to put on any concealer. So I'm just gonna make sure to apply this everywhere so that we have a even base. I'm also gonna put it on my eyes and use it kind of as a base for the shadow sticks we're gonna use in a little bit. So here's what we look like with the foundation all the way on. It looks like it gave pretty good coverage. I did only use those 2 pumps on my hand, so pretty impressed with this so far. I'm not going to set anything so we can see if it does kind of dry down nicely. So next we're going to go in with the brow pencil while this kind of dries down. So it says that it's smudge proof, sweat proof, water resistant, slanted tip to achieve the perfect arch. Special blend of natural waxes, hold the hairs in place, dries to powder finish, gives brows a fuller appearance. This is available in 3 shades. So they sent me the shade dark. It does look a little bit dark for me. I feel like I'm just gonna have to go really light-handed with this one. Okay, so I began to draw on my brow here, and the color actually isn't too bad. I feel like I'm just using a really light hand with it. I do like the precise tip with it. I feel like it is working really nicely to kind of get a very precise brow here. I am noticing though on my forehead, the foundation is creasing quite a bit in my lines up there on my forehead, so I just thought I would mention that. But I am actually really liking this brow pencil. I feel like the tip is making it really easy to get those brow-like strokes. Okay, so now that we've got the brows done, I actually did really enjoy the brow pencil. We're going to move on to the bronzer and blush. So these both say that they are streak proof and fade proof and completely waterproof, of course. So we're going to try these out. It does say that the blush is available in 3 different shades, and it doesn't say about the bronzer, so this might be the only shade of the bronzer. The foundation has dried down pretty well. I am noticing quite a bit of creasing though up here, and also obviously under my eyes because I didn't set it with powder. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I'm gonna start with the bronzer, and I'm gonna see how this applies. I normally set my foundation, actually. Okay, so it's not gonna be, I was worried about it being over top of the foundation, that it was gonna kind of look streaky, but it's actually applying quite okay. I actually really like the color of this bronzer. I feel like it's a nice color, and it's applying really well over top of this foundation. And also it's helping the foundation look a little better just because it's kind of bringing my face back to life. So I'm going to go in with my blush. I'm using my Sigma F50 brush, and I'm going to apply this to my cheeks. The blush also has a lot of luminosity to it, so it actually looks pretty over top of the bronzer. All right, so now we're gonna start on the eyes. So they sent over 3 different eyeshadow sticks. These are their long wear eyeshadow sticks. I have 3 different colors. I will swatch them for you guys. It does say that these are supposed to be a lightweight, crease-proof, water-resistant eyeshadow. High pigment color glides on, and once set, it lasts all day as long as you let it. So these are available in 8 different shades. So here's a swatch of all 3 of those shades. So let's go ahead and apply them on the eyes. For the eyes, I think I'm gonna actually use these 2 right here. So I'm gonna apply Botani Bay first, and I'm actually just gonna put this on my finger and see how it applies onto the lid. So I'm gonna use this as an all over eyeshadow shade. It does feel kind of sticky on the skin right now, but I think it's gonna dry down. It's actually a really pretty color. It's giving us a little bit of something. There's also a eyeliner I'm gonna apply to the lower lash line. That's gonna give us a little bit more of a pop, but this actually is a pretty nice color. All right, so next I'm gonna use the waterproof eyeliner pencil. So this is in Lake Geneva. It's a really pretty kind of aqua blue shade. Let me show you the swatch. It looks really, really fun. I'm gonna apply this to my waterline. All right, so we're getting this on our waterline, and I'm kind of just smudging it down a little bit lower. And I'm gonna grab a brush and kind of smudge it out. But I actually really like this color. I feel like it's really fun. It kind of reminds me of one of the Urban Decay ones that I have. All right, so I'm gonna take this tiny little pencil brush, and I'm just gonna kind of smudge this out a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna move on to mascara. So this is their waterproof mascara top coat, and you're supposed to be able to add this to any of your regular non-waterproof mascaras and make it waterproof. So I'm gonna add it to my Wonderfully Real mascara from Rimmel that I've been loving. I'm gonna put this one over top and see if it makes it waterproof. So the consistency of this, like, it isn't making the mascara any less black or anything. Like, I can see it going on kind of clear, because you can tell that it's like a clear consistency, but it's actually not changing the color of the actual mascara. I was a little worried that you'd be able to see the clear like over top of it, but you can't. All right, so while that dries, we're gonna go ahead and apply our liquid lipstick. This one is in Cape Town, supposed to be waterproof, drink proof. This comes in 6 different shades. I feel like this is already drying down really quickly. I really like the color, and I also really enjoy the applicator as well. I feel like it went on really smooth. All right, guys, so this is our final look with the Cargo Cosmetics Swimmable collection. Now we're gonna test it out and see if, when I dunk my head in the water, anything smudges. So I'm actually pretty impressed with almost all of the products. I feel like my skin actually looks really good. The foundation at the beginning was kind of having me nervous. I feel like it is kind of settling a bit up here and also in my under eye area, but that's because I don't have any powder on whatsoever. I feel like if I applied some powder, it would help kind of set it down more. It doesn't feel heavy at all on the skin, and it actually doesn't even feel sticky anymore. Like, I can't even feel it. The blush and the bronzer looks really pretty as well. I really enjoyed the eye products. I think I liked everything, so I'm really excited to try it out and see what happens. I am gonna let everything dry just for a second more, dry the liquid lipstick, make sure the mascara is dry, and then we'll test out in the water. All right, I'm gonna tuck away my hair here a bit. I have my little bucket of water here, and I'm gonna go ahead and dunk my head in. I'm afraid it's gonna be cold, so let's go ahead and see what happens to the makeup. Okay, literally my entire head was in there. Oh, all right. I don't see any smudging, you guys. Okay, let me get my towel here because my face is like sopping wet, but I'm pretty impressed the mascara is now down my face. Okay, so I set my water down. I do have a light colored towel, and I'm gonna use this to kind of press it up against my face and see if we do get any transfer, because right now I am not seeing anything moving. I'm so surprised that the mascara isn't everywhere right now. All right, so I'm just gonna press this in and see how we're looking, if we get anything on the towel, because I'm super curious. Wow, this is crazy. I've never tried like a full face of waterproof makeup. Like, I know it exists, but I've just never like thought to try anything. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of mascara here. If that's all we have though, I feel like I wouldn't be mad at all because the rest of the mascara is staying on. Oh, we got some more there. Okay, maybe not. Like I feel like it looked good once I came out of the water, but now that I'm kind of like touching it, it is coming off on my hand. So maybe, I mean, it's not like you'd be in the water though, like going like this. So I don't know if when you're just like swimming around, if it would really, you know, get all over your face or not. I mean, I did dunk my whole face and I didn't have any. So I'm not sure if you weren't touching it, what would happen if you were actually just swimming. So the only problem we really had was with the mascara, and that could be because I did apply a thick layer as well of the Rimmel mascara. I applied a lot, so that could have something to do with it. But overall, I feel like I'm pretty impressed. I feel like the makeup actually looks pretty good, and I would want to try this out on a day where I am swimming. I definitely think that these products would be good if you're having a day out in the hot sun and you're not fully going in water. They seem like they would be really, really good like for a full day in hot weather. Do you think the items would be swimmable? Would you try them? I, of course, will have the entire collection linked down below for you guys. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, friends.